ceiling is going to be. First couple of joists up. This is where the wall's going to be. We'll build that out of pallets. We're putting everything on 24-inch centers, so now we'll frame in blocks for lights and stiffeners and the vent fan. Okay, we're back in here today. We're finishing off the ceiling in the bathroom area. Now I'm trying to figure out the walls. The shower that we're putting in is 34 inches deep, plus a 1-inch. So we need like at least 35 inches. That's a 40-inch. I cut the pallet off at 40 inches. So it's 40 by 40. And I got a 24-inch door. I think that'll be okay. I think that's where we're going to start, right here. But just got to figure out which pallet I'm going to use, and then we'll have to cut this plywood off because we need to have access below here for the drain when we finally put that in. Framing in the ceiling here, and the utility slash laundry slash bathroom area. We're just doing them on 24-inch centers. Good enough for ceiling. Put the stiffener blocks in, and I got a different pitch on this side of it because I got some vent fans and stuff to put in this side here, so I needed a flatter roof, or I wanted a flatter roof in here. So we'll finish off this. We'll put the blocking in, and then we'll figure out where the lights are going to go. We'll put some blocking in for that. And we still got to run some plumbing over here, washer over here, so I got to run hot and cold over here yet. So okay, so we're going to cut a vent hole here, so sort of the cold area in the bathroom area. So all I did on the inside, I drilled a hole there from the inside, so we know where to start. We just measure down where we want to be, and I'll go and just double check. We'll cut a hole out, put a screen in, and so I get her cut out and the screen on, and then we'll trim it out. I'll show you when we get her done. Now we'll staple some metal screen on, and then we'll trim it out. There we go. Now I used some metal screen in there, so I'm hoping that give enough ventilation. One on the other side. If rodents get to be a problem, or squirrels might chew through it, I don't know, we'll see. If it is, we'll put some hard wire on there. Another vent in this side here. Like I say, just mark it out, cut it out, use a jigsaw for that. And it's kind of nice having the solar and the batteries inverter system set up. We don't have to set up a generator, and it's a lot quieter. a lot handier. So we'll just put some screen over that and trim it up, and then we can start doing the inside work. Alright. When I get some more updates, I'll let you know. Appreciate you guys watching. I've got about 4 years experience with it. Oh, just about 5 on the small cabin. And it has one wall that's a story and a half, so it seems to be good, but it's, you know, it's only a 12 by 12 structure. It's like this is only a 16 by 16 structure. It's basically a big shed with a couple bump outs. So again, this is an experiment. I'm willing to take the risk, and I don't advise anybody else doing the same thing. But sometimes you just got to do stuff for fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like if you like what we're doing, comment. We like the comments, even the grumpy ones. Thanks a lot, guys. So we're going to finish roughing in the plumbing. Drill a couple holes here. That's where the sink is going to be. And then we'll tee into here. And we'll go up and over. That's where the washer and dryer is going to sit. So we'll have hot and cold water over there. It's just basically drilling holes and routing. And once we get this done, then we can insulate this room. Just so you, I think I've went through this before, but I'm just using PEX pipe, PEX fittings, and we're using these stainless steel crimps. I've never had any problems with them. You know, they seem to work fine, and we'll continue to use it. I'm just doing one last inspection here before we start closing stuff up. Plumbing and the wiring, I think, is all done. Most stuff is done. Framed around the window. Got the lighting boxes and wire for the fan roughed in. The shower's roughed in. Oh yeah, we gotta put some supports in here. Yeah, at least a couple here. Yep. We'll do that, and then we'll start putting the R-foil up. All right, when I get that done, I'll give you an update. All right. It's basically a nailer strip, something to nail the ceiling to. Got over here, we're good. All right, I think we're just about ready to close in these walls. Well, bathroom area is roughed in. We still have to tape. All right, so we've got the utility / bathroom insulated. So what we're going to do today is, when we added the second floor, it opens up the wall to the inside of the building. You see here, we can see up inside the wall. Now, I put some insulation in here, but it's just made a mess. So I'm going to scrape level off this insulation, and we're going to put some boards across, and then we're going to respray foam it. There's only a couple spots. Just it was basically because of the pellet I used. I should have used a different pellet here that had boards all the way across, but this is one of the complications of making the second story. It causes a lot of places that are hard to insulate. Like we're going to put our foil across here once we finish trimming out the stairway. So that'll solve that problem. And then we'll tape off, and then we'll caulk the ceilings as well. Like this place here, it seems to be on this one end wall. We got a lot of cavities that go up inside, so that's going to be our job today, is plug these areas up. Basically, a lot of it's just going to be boards across and spray foam. All right, when I get something interesting done, I'll let you know. Okay, so what we've done is covered all the gaps with boards. And what we'll do is we'll spray foam them. And that should cover all our gaps. So some of the afterthoughts. Where the second floor butts up against the side of the building. Like the end pieces, before I put the sheathing on the outside, I insulated these ends. But I didn't do the end walls. We did the side walls, but the end walls didn't do it. So what I'm doing is I spray foamed all the gaps. Plus I'm putting some R-foil in here just to give it a bit of a thermal break. And I'll do that on both ends, where this is where the header was, so. And we'll tape it as best we can. But that's something you should always think about. You gotta, when you're using pellets, you gotta think ahead about how you're gonna insulate. Insulating is always difficult. It's always a surface insulation. That's why I like using R-foil. So a little dark in here today, but the camera will pick it up. So there we go. It's fiddly, but we got a thermal break all the way around. All right. Update you when we start the walls. Thanks for watching.